What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beat and Bam 6. This full event is played with the Discmania bags on the Disc Golf Valley Players Tour layout. Prizes for this event: there's highlight of the event, gets a custom putter. Make sure you submit your highlights using the link in the description of this video. If you beat Bam this time around, you're getting an accurate windbreak MD1 with the I Beat Bam stamp, or if you take first place, you're getting a custom disc to choose from. The layouts for this event are Lakeside, Champions Landing, FPO Back 9, Lost Island, and then Wet and Wild will be the live stream to end it all on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. The event code this time around is BAM61, so drop that in the event section of Disc Golf Valley, and let's get to it.
Here we go, jumping into round one. It is Lakeside with the Discmania bag. Let's see how I can pull this off. I think I'm going to play a lot safer this time around. The instinct will lay this up. I don't have that throw-in dialed at all with the logic. That's what it is for this one. So I lay up instinct and I start with a solid first birdie. I'm happy with that. I'm sure there's an ace line with the PD going for it, but especially in that wind, I do not want to end up too far out without a good shot at it. A light glide PD for this one, hang it a little bit wider because the light glide has a good bit of fade to it. Maybe could have even considered going backhand there, but it's going to be working out just fine. And again, getting me in putting range to start with the next bird. No, eagle. That's right, eagle on that hole. Who knows why that's a par 4? Well, I know why it's a par 4 from when it was created. Here is another instinct. I think there's an instinct ace line here. I'm not sure. No, because that doesn't even reach. Some of you who throw the instinct or the explorer a lot more often than myself may know of an ace line there. But our goal right now is to get through with all birdies, Lakeside 4 here. We want to get through with the albatross thing going light on a forehand PD. Give it some anhyzer, hang out there a little bit, and hopefully this clears just fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That was lucky. So forehand is not the play there. Doesn't make it enough. I go 60 power on this throw in. See if I can save the albatross. Wow. Somehow saved that albatross that I didn't deserve. I thought the light glide PD would get there, even on the forehand when it had that two tailwind behind it, but I guess it was not quite there for it. This is going to be. Can I get across? Windbreak Waters get Paradigm? I don't even know. I didn't try this. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I'll take the instinct layup. Yeah, I don't think that the Windbreak Water Skip Paradigm is going to have enough distance to get across. You guys let me know. I mean, you'll know better than me if I can get there at this point. Let's try to get the MD1. Nope, MD1 is not far enough to throw it in from 250. Well, you might know that already too. I'm going to go ahead and take the birdie and move on from that. I'll have to practice with that Windbreak Waterscape Paradigm. I really don't know if that gets across. Okay, here I want to get safe to this island or safe to the peninsula over there. So it's going to be the instinct. And I think the line is about here. This might be kind of an ace run or not really anywhere near. Because that was a tough wind to ace run in anyway. So forehand with the logic here and 50 feet of power. Careful on this. There we go. Getting it in, 50 feet of power. Going clean through Lakeside so far. This is what we expect. 9 is going to be the next decision point. You know, when I used to run an Explorer, this was my ace line here. So the instinct, middle chevron right on top of the basket, giving a straight pullback. Nope. That fade way early to the left. Who knows? Maybe when that was my ace line, that was a long time ago. When that was my ace line, my pullback maybe was a bit more uh, shooting out to the right. And if I didn't have it really dialed for a straighter pullback like I do now, I guess I'm not super dialed now, but it's definitely a little bit more so. And than it used to be at that time. Oh, right. Making this island. This is a thing. Oh, I forgot to figure this out. I don't think MD1 gets there. Let's go instinct. And let's see if the instinct can make that island. There we go. Top chevron on the bottom left of the island, and then a straight pullback. That'll get us there to get on an island. This could have been a potentially tough one if I did not get lucky enough to get onto that island. All right, here I was expecting to have decision time for whether to go for an instinct to the first island here, whether to go for the green on this one. But I think with that 2 win, oh, stop, stop, stop. With that 2 win, oh gosh, it's tricky. Like PD will do it. I don't know if it gets there. I just don't know. Let's see. Fade. Fade and get safe. Fade and get safe. Oh yeah, now stop. Yes. Glad that worked out. Cut in the logic. I don't know if I'm going to do that in the Players Tour this next weekend. I do not feel like I have that really strongly figured out. That is round 1, minus 13 on Lakeside. We're going to jump right away over to round 2. Champions Landing, MPO 24, back 9. There is no way to practice this in Play with Friends right now because that layout is not available. So this might be your only time to actually be giving this a shot. I'm going to treat this basically like the paradigm and hopefully I get a good look out there. That was really low and burning right into that tree. I definitely gave that not enough height. Let's go PD, take a little bit of power off. Now let this fade over, fade over. Woo, that wasn't very good at all. In case you couldn't tell, I am not a huge fan of the PD or this logic really for throwing in. This is going to fade a little bit to the left after it leaves my hand. There we go. The logic is, it's unintuitive to me. It doesn't make sense to me to have to aim to the right to have the disc fade back to the left. But in any case, I know it works for a lot of you. And that's awesome that you have something that works there. I'm going to go with Paradigm, Windbreak. Oh no, right into the friggin' tree. Here's going to be a mistake. I think if I missed that tree, that would have been good. Let's see if I can get 177. No, it's going to have to go Instinct and get a lot of hyzer on that. Hopefully get this close. Come on back close. There we go. Came back close. Able to save the par. But definitely a bummer to hit that tree and give up that stroke there. Hole 3. Oh, another. This is a win to figure out. Let's see. Is the light glide the play, or is that going to go too far? Is this a little bit downhill? Think about this paradigm again. Let's see if I can get this better. That's a lot better. Throw with that paradigm. I'm not super comfortable with this windbreak water skip paradigm. Every paradigm I've thrown has a glide attribute to it, so I feel a lot more comfortable when I have the glide. Know the distance is going to be the light glide and the glide skip is what's usually in my bag. So it's hard to think about the windbreak water skip and the lower distance that that's going to have. Okay, this is going to be the DD1. Give it some height just to make sure it fades back to the left here. And skip up. Good skip up to the basket. And this is a par 3. Interesting. Feels like it should be a par 4. Maybe it's the FPO. Has this as a par 4. We're taking the birdie on that par 3. Moving along here, I am A-okay if I end up with a birdie on this hole instead of the eagle. Get a good skip. Yeah, without the skip, that is almost definitely going to be what's happening here because I can't really risk fading out early to the left. So I have to give this some extra anhyzer, and I'm still going to fade out early to the left. Still, oh no. Did it cross over? Tell me it crossed. It crossed. It crossed, and we might get very lucky here to save this birdie. Might. I still don't even feel confident on this downhill throw in here. Take back 30 power. Wobble left or wobble right. Wow, really fortunate to save that birdie. Or that certainly should have been a par. I shouldn't have gotten that lucky skip. 492. I think the PD gets me here. Fade in. Fade in. Oh, come on. Have the fade that I think you have. Have the fade that I think you have. It does. I know the PD fade just a little bit more than things like Sapphire that I'm used to. Let's get this 70-foot throw in. Why do I'd hate this so much? I hate the logic. Okay. Then the Sapphire like I'm used to, but I think I kinda overestimate and over-adjust my head for how much fade I'm expecting that to have. Okay. Is this a paradigm? I think this is a paradigm on forehand. Should skip up safe, skip up safe. Nope, not skipping up safe. Another par. Well, hopefully par. Let's see. Don't count those chickens too early. There we go. Taking the par. Paradigm, I think that would have worked if I aimed more to the left. I think I expected more turn out of that than I got. All right, and here is take my paradigm line with a DD1. Make sh Make sure I turn it over enough is what I was starting to say. Turned over? Okay, good. OB line opened up there to give me that space. 370. I know I want to take about 100 feet off this. Oh, not PD2. I want it instinct for this approach. Make sure I bend around those trees. And perfect. I was thinking instinct 270 was the power. 51 feet. Hopefully finish this here. That was 8. I have one more hole to go. I almost forgot. I think this is the one where I gotta cross the water at the end. That's a wind that makes me think. I think it has to be the glide skip DD1. And hopefully, oh, get back, get back, get back. Get in safe. Wow. So lucky there. But unfortunately, even though with this beautiful wind, I don't have it to go for it with the windbreak water skip paradigm. If I turn that corner a bit more, I probably did go instinct over here. Just make sure I don't get too close to that shoreline and potentially go into the water, which I'm not going to. 279. It's got to be MD1 to be able to do that, right? Come on, MD1. Don't be this short. Perfect. MD1 up to the base. Drop it in here. I'm going to use actual putting motion for what should be the birdie. So I dropped 3 strokes on this one. The potential for eagle there, and then 2 and 7 there. 3 strokes available. Let's move on to round 3, which is taking place at Lost Island. Certainly some potential here for things to get shaken up at Lost Island. This is windbreak water skip paradigm. That gets me the right distance. Wuss down, throw it off to the right, but I do that all the time in multiplayer anyway. With my glide roll arrive by typical shot. A lucky bounce there gets me a lot closer to this basket. Really than I deserve to be. But I will take the birdie where I can get it. There's certainly more areas of this hole, of this course, where things can go way worse. Alright, I think this can still be the PD. Give it a little bit of extra anhyzer to counteract that 2 wind. As long as I miss this left wall, this should get some good flight over next to the basket. Sapphire definitely clears that easier and with a straighter pullback. After all, the Glide Sapphire is a superior disc in my opinion, in Disc Golf Valley at least. But the PD is able to work it out. Alright, Glide DD1, Glide Skip DD1. I'm going to take my old paradigm line and go right about here. This is looking like it has a chance as long as it misses this tree. Come on, miss the tree, miss the tree. Okay, I'm going to get a look to throw. Am I drop a look? Did I get a look? I got a little bit of look to throw in with the logic, but this is a long throw in for me, especially with the logic. I don't know how much it's going to fade. Is it going to fade this much? We will certainly find out. Oh, it faded, but I also didn't give it enough power. So that's hopefully this turns into a birdie. Yes, it is a birdie. Not the eagle, but also not the par. That could have been if I missed that comebacker there. This is instinct. This is going to be a tough throw in. Oh my goodness. A 3 wind. Dang. This is gonna be a really tough throw in. I wanna try to get a little more aggressive off this tee to get a bit closer. Well, I got a bit closer, but this is yikes. Okay. 111. I want to take 30 off and throw this with 80, and hopefully I don't whiff. I don't feel confident at this. I don't feel oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Woo! That was maybe the PD off the tee would have gotten me closer, but I'm thankful to get the par there. That is a tough hole and tough wind with disc you don't know. This one I'm a lot more confident in. Like glide PD2 in the cave, fade off to the left or to the right, and hopefully stop before that water. Stop. Thank you. It did indeed stop. 217. I'm not going for it there. 217. So I'll take the logic. Lay it up over here. And basically a tap in birdie. This is a hole. Once you're in the cave, you're safe. Especially if you have your throwing disc, you can lay up over here in this area if you get just barely in the cave. But without your throwing disc, a good throw in the cave gets you to a good spot. This is going to go skip DD1 and make sure I give this enough hyzer to fade out and not end up in the water, but hopefully get close for a look at a throw in, which I think I have here. Yeah, 167. I've even practiced with the MD1. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it well. Oh shoot, but now I forget where I practiced it. It feels like where should it be? This feels too high. Oh gosh, I'm questioning now. Middle chevron or top chevron? What should I aim with here? It should be top chevron. Top chevron right there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No, it must have been the middle chevron. Dang it. I know I even practiced that one a bit, but I totally forgot what the aim point was. That's okay. That's part of the process of learning new discs. Not that I expect to put any of these in right now. I guess the DD one's nice. I'm just kind of married to that, the paradigm that I have. Okay. This one I learned my aim point is a little bit further to the right and down. Half disc of anhyzer. A little bit of power off. I think I like how this is looking. I would have liked that to be a little bit wider. But if it gets over this, over, and not a jump. Okay. Worked out safe. That's sketchy, but this is a hole for sure. Like once you figure out an aim point and a play for it, you're golden because this only ever is a one wind. And with my throwing disc, this is a no-brainer. With this logic, it's still the birdie, but definitely is a lot more of a brainer to figure out. 8, is there a good wind? I'll go for it. I'm just going to take my light glide paradigm line and see how this gets out here. A little bit of foliage. Okay, that's actually good. I like that a lot. Catch a little bit of tree and get a good skip over. If I don't get the tree, that gets a lot closer to the water. It is a lot sketchier. Now the DD1, I just want to make sure I don't end up in the water. I'd rather miss left and have a long throw in to try to get the eagle than end up in the water and have no chance of the eagle and almost no chance of the birdie even, depending on how far back I end up in the water. Here's a logical putt. Taking the eagle, that's a nice solid one. And moving on to Lost Island 9. This wind has me second guessing. I thought my play was going to be windbreak water skip paradigm with the forehand. But I think I'm going to go backhand here. I just want to get safe. Just want to get safe. That's the goal. This is certainly turning more than I was hoping. Just get safe. Sit, get here and stop. Stop, stop, stop. I don't want to be in the bushes, but I'll take it if I am. I'm not in the bushes, but I certainly have some work left here. How much foliage do I have up there? I don't have any room over the top. Is there a forehand line? Forehand would take so much power off though. I think I'm going to hope there's not a lot of collision on these and try and get the PD through. Oh, there's that collision. There's that collision that's going to probably take away a stroke here. Not much confidence in this one. I'm going to go like 130-ish power. It's given enough to get up there. Nope. That's over the top because I got a little too cheeky off the tee, ending with this par. So a few strokes out there, some room available to beat Bam. I'll be going into that last course shortly. Make sure you're staying tuned and watching for that live stream coming up. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck in your rounds. And as always, stay bogey free.